Good morning. Today I'm going to brief you about a topic of history. That is how our education system changed after the advent of the British. So first I would like to give you an introduction about how English came to India. English came to India only for trading. They were trading partners, okay? And Surat was a place from where they started trading. They were only interested with business. Their company was British East India Company. But after the Battle of Plassey, which was fought in Bengal in 1757, Britishers started playing a significant role in our country. And after the revolt of 1857, I hope you all are aware of the revolt of 1857, Britishers took India under their direct control. We came under the British Raj. Right? Now, initially they were not at all interested in the education system of our country because they were, as I told you, they were only interested in making profitability for which they used to take raw materials from us at a cheaper rate and used to sell their finished products at a higher rate in Indian market. And they were gaining a lot and they were very happy and satisfied with that. But on the request of Christian missionaries, on the persuasion of Christian missionaries, they started taking interest in the field of education in India. Initially, the budget which they passed for Indian education was of rupees 1 lakh, and it was passed by the Charter Act of 1813, right? Now, after they started, paying attention to our education system, there were two group of people came into existence. Those were Orientalist and Anglicist, and there was a dispute between them. Now, who were Orientalist? Orientalist were those people who were interested, with the education of the East. They wanted law, philosophy, literature to be taught in India, but from the East. Whereas Anglicists were those people who wanted Western education to be taught in India. There was a long debate, and after that, Anglicists won. So Western education gained popularity in India. Now, I would like to brief you about how was our education system before that. In India, education was imparted not from schools, it was from madrasas and pathshalas. And the education system was a very traditional one. There was no fixed curriculum, no fixed syllabus. It was totally dependent upon the teachers, how much they want to teach, what they want to teach. Then the subjects which the Indian students were taught were geometry, poetry, astronomy, grammar, Persian, but not science and other subjects. Indian students were unaware about the development in other fields. There were no written textbooks available to them. The medium of teaching was oral. Even the fees of the teachers were not fixed. Parents used to pay fees to the teachers in kind or in cash, whichever medium was available to them. Right? So basically it was just a traditional mode of education. There was no fixed time for admissions also. Any student, anytime they could start, going to school, to pathshalas and start learning. So no fixed curriculum, no fixed, admission time, nothing. It was very, you can say very easily, very, leniently the education system was going on in India. But after the Anglicist won, Lord William Bentinck, when he was the Governor General of India, he passed English Education Act in 1835. After that pass of that act, it was decided, it was announced that a particular portion of the government fund would be invested in the education system of India, right? Then in 1844, it was made compulsory that English was made compulsory for the government jobs, and high schools and colleges were established. So Indian students started rushing towards high schools and colleges, leaving the pathshalas and madrasas behind. With, although those subjects, astronomy, geometry and all, science, geography, all these subjects were also taught. And thus the English education came to India. So we can say the quality of education also improved. Students started learning English and they could apply for the government jobs. So in this field, we can say the impact of British rule in the field of education was better, was good for us, right? I hope you all enjoyed this video. We'll be definitely sharing other topics of history also with you all. And thank you so much for watching my videos.